Welcome, 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 welcome. Please come in, like the video, share the video. Excuse me. Welcome everybody. Please, as you come in, like the video and share, please. Segete kantonga, segete kankia. Guégale, guégalo, guégale, guégalo, guégale. Villa Mama Lily the Lily, welcome, darling sis. Please like and share as you come in, please. Segete canton, segete canton, segete kankuru, segete kanchigu. Chuba, another, another. Please like as you come in. Really? Eba, baby to like my Congo.
I know you do like them, take them. Baby do like them, take them. I know you do like them, take them.
Sandali, sandali. Please welcome, like and share, please, as you come in. Oh, this cough won't let me alone. Thanks, sis. Let's listen to our own sis Siru in the building. Segete Kanchago. Emma, oh my God, welcome, darling sis, welcome. Welcome to the Bella house. Please like the video as you come in, like and share as you come in, please. Greetings, Emma. Welcome, sis. Please like and share as you come in. Share. If you have a Facebook account, share. WhatsApp account, share. Share to all your village people and invite them, please. Ayo on the floor, abuna bin the floor, Sis Lily, I was gonna say, who's broken your heart? Just tell me, let me take my chabum and start going to chase this person. Thanks, sis. Love you right back. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Ne follow ni come na bo. Please like and share. I'm just trying to share to a few people and on Facebook. How you doing, Emma? How you doing, sis? Happy Val's Day. I know it's tomorrow, but this will be our own Valentine's show. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as you come in, like the video, share the video, invite more people to join us. We're gonna crack on because we don't have the luxury of time. My heart get firewood connection, so can't be broke. Trust you, sis. I have faith in you. I have faith in you when it comes to that, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks to everybody for joining. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking that time to spend this evening with me. Is it afternoon or morning, wherever you may be? So thank you guys so much. I want to appreciate all my viewers. You guys know I don't take you guys or everyone for granted. I do not take each and every one of you for granted. I appreciate your kind gestures, your feedback, your support, your contributions, everything. I appreciate you all, especially my returning subscribers. I thank you all so very, very much. And for those who joined us from last show, because we've had the family increase, and like I said, slowly but surely. So I appreciate every new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking the content. Please, just as much as you're enjoying it, make sure you share so other people can benefit from what we are actually saying or talking or discussing on this platform. So thank you guys so very much. Keep your constructive feedbacks coming. Drop your comments, but remember, here we are respectful and we are mindful of each and everyone's opinion. So thank you guys so very much. So we're talking about, so today is part 2 of our previous show, which was about extramarital affairs. And we had a case study, which was the duo situation in Camber and the wife. And we're going to have the conclusion of that story today. And we will be talking also talk about the infidelity in marriage, or black magic in marriage, or how people feel like juju powers is what is needed to keep your relationship going. So we'll talk about that and how that can be misconstrued, or the misconceptions around that. So that's what we're talking about today. So we're going to talk about the black magic thing. I don't want us to stay too long on this show because you guys know we have our co-host, and our co-host gives us a moment to have a quiet show. We'll just crack on with it. Let me just share one more. I think I forgot to do one more sharing, guys. Sorry. Thanks to everybody who's shared, and to all my silent watchers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. Sometimes people come on the show and I'm like, oh, it's your first time, and they go, no, I've been watching quietly in the background, like, wow. And some people drop comments privately. So thank you all so very much. It means a lot. I appreciate you all. Okay. Please share. Okay. Let's forward that. Okay. Perfect. So we're gonna talk about this. I don't know if you guys where are we? There are two ladies you see on my thumbnail there. I don't know if you all are familiar with those faces. Some of you may know them, some may not. I don't know who of you guys can actually identify any of the ladies on my thumbnail. Apart from my beautiful self. Apart from my beautiful self, who else can you identify? Who else can you identify on that post? That thumbnail. Who else? Super Pikin. Welcome, darling sis. FBI Clarence. Welcome, darling big sis. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Oh, your auntie is sending you much love. Your auntie FBI Clarence, co-host is sending love. Auntie FBI Clarence. Thank you so much, big sis. Thank you. Your co-host had a blast yesterday. Took her out for a play date. She had an amazing time. Ay, ay, ay. How many of you can recognize the two ladies? So on my thumbnail, I've got Jeruma and I've got Angela. Jeruma, if you guys know about Kayamata, the prominent Kayamata CEO. And we have Angela, who is the only online Obanje or spiritualist that people know. And both of them hail from Nigeria. Okay, both ladies hail from Nigeria. So these two ladies, why have I put them on my thumbnail? So I put them, so we'll talk about the black magic and juju powers in relationship, and then we'll do the conclusion of our previous show, and I'll play a voice note like we did last time, and it's going to be the outcome. So these two ladies literally represent what we're going to be discussing today on our show. I want to read. First of all, let me play an audio about Jeruma. So Jeruma, for those who don't know, so is a lady with a deep V dress. You can see there, and she's the CEO of Kayamata. Kayamata is a substance that allegedly should enable a lady. Don't do that, co-host. You can't do that, honey. Sorry. You cannot be eating your boogie. Yuck. 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 You can't be eating your boogie, young woman. There you go. So Jeruma claims to be selling this substance that women use on the VJJ or the Lady Garden to keep a man. Apparently, this substance, I've seen her advertise it. Even Regina Daniel has been an influencer to this product, and they finally fell out. And she claims that the product, she has beads and she has some liquid substance that this okay, all right, sis, that this substance can help women keep their men. So you have to use that substance in your lady area, and also use the beads on your waist. It enhances intimacy or sexual intercourse when you're having it with your man, and that helps to keep a man in a relationship. Happy Valentine's, the Dollars Vlog. Welcome, darling sis. Welcome. And then you have Angela, who is the other lady with her little otomopo pot, or you can call it, how do you call it? Her little traditional pot made from clay. She believes in cleansing, spiritual healing, keeping your home, use spirituality in keeping a man, in keeping a relationship, making yourself attract good luck and things like that. Mama, oh my sweetheart, welcome, darling sis. Thank you so much for coming. So she believes in things like that. So these are the two ladies, and I'm thinking, the big question here is, are these things actually what keeps a man or keeps a relationship going or keeps a woman in a relationship? These two things, the spirituality of cleansing and the Kayamata insertion or application, or the magic bead or the evil eye, or the the spiritual attractive gel or soap, are these the things that actually keep a relationship going? Because these two ladies claim that this is why you have a stable relationship. If you believe in what they do, you believe in their preachings, you believe in their teaching, you use their products, you apply your Kayamata, you wear your magic beads, you apply or you wash your good luck soap on your body, you're going to be appealing to a man. My mama my mama said lies. My mama, how are you spelling the Valentine's Day, darling? How are you spending the Valentine's Day? FBI clearance, big sis. Any tips for me for the Valentine's Day? How can I make it special for my special one? Any tips, somebody? Any tips? How are you guys spending the Valentine's Day? Lily the Lily, sis. Any tips for your sister? Any tips? How are you guys spending your Valentine's Day? The Dollars Vlog. How are you spending Valentine's Day, darling? Emma, how you spending it? Let me know how you're spending it. Mama, sorry, let me read wrong. So this is what these ladies are saying. So let me play a video from Jeruma about Kayamata, and I will read a little text. And I'll read the text. It's not little, it's a long text, but I'll summarize the text. I'm postponing mine because your Moyo and me are working. Same with me. We are both working. Host, I will be selling poo on. Lily the Lily, please be serious for once. Oh, God help us. Saturday will be our own video, right? I think it's going to be the same for us as well, my mama, because we are working. I'm off on Thursday, but he's working, and we're both off over the weekend. So I think that's the only way. That's the only thing we can do. I'm not even speaking with my husband since yesterday. Emma, you should be smart, sis. You have to be smart. It's Valentine's tomorrow. You're not talking to him since yesterday. You have to make peace tonight so that tomorrow will be special, and then you can start back the issue after tomorrow. Emma, please. That's our little secret. Don't tell anyone. I'm whispering in your ears. That's between you and I, Emma. That's between you and I. No one else should hear it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys something. While we're on this Valentine's topic, let me tell you something. You know how we women, it's just an aside, so more people can join us. Hopefully our co-host will behave herself. Thank you, my mama. Exactly. See, my mama is same school of thought with me, with myself. So I read a post on Summer Aku blog. You know, Summer Aku is one of the biggest Niger YouTubers, and she put the post on her community page. You know how we women talk a lot about equality. This is I found it so funny. I said I'll share with you guys. You know how we talk about equality, work, home, and everything. We want equal. We want equal with our men, right? And so this lady, a young girl, has gone online and posted on her Facebook page and said, on an Instagram, and she said, when you go out, when you take a lady out on a date, okay, you take a lady out on a date, the guy is supposed to pay the bill, and that's why the food items or the itinerary in the restaurant is called menu. So men as in MEN, men, and then hyphenated U. You know the menu? So she made it menu. So it means that men have to pay the bills. That's what she's insinuating, this young girl. And so a young guy came underneath the comment and said, no. If it's equality, it has to go round. It has to be equal. And the guy said, no. Both parties have to pay the bills, it has to be equal. That's why it is called me and you. Oh, guys, I'm telling you. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. You know how you spell menu, right? So the girl is splitting as men you pay, but this guy is saying no. He splits it into three, and he goes, it means me and you, we have to pay. So I found it really interesting. I said I'll share this. I was literally chuckling when I saw this. Very funny, my mama. Honestly, it was so funny. I said I'll share it with you guys. So anyway, that aside, I'm working, but I will celebrate on Friday night, wear my red dress and no knickers. You know what they say about women wearing red dress and no knickers? No. I'm happy you guys got the joke. Yes, menu, and then thank you, Mama. Yes. That was so funny. I thought that was genius. Anyway, that aside, so let's listen to our sister Jeruma talk about her Kayamata and how that bring your man back home and keeps your man. Let's listen to that. Let me play that quickly. Please share, like and share. Okay.
And they're taking away married.
Wait.
Saying that single girls are buying Kayamata and they're taking away married men from their wives. No. Me, Jeruma, I bring your husband back home to you. Yes, your husband that has been wondering about chasing girls, going around for the whole 6 years you have known me doing this. I bring your husband back home to you. We are homemakers. We are not homebreakers. Jeruma is a homemaker, not a homebreaker. So your wandering husband that has been sleeping around, going around with all other girls, Jeruma brings your husband back home to you. This is what I stand for. When I built this industry, this is what it was for. This is what I built this industry for. Building homes, happy relationship, happy homes, happy marriages. Okay, so address your anger to cross-dressers sleeping with your husbands, not Kayamata. Please, and please. Okay.
So that's that. That's that about Kayamata. Did you guys hear her? Or do you want me to play it again one more time? Welcome, Health and Zumba Master Darling sis. Welcome. My big sis Ebia Clearance says, Bella baby, just make it quiet, flourish, and very entertaining. Just a little bit of spice, not too much red, something a bit different from all the Vals traditions. Small romance plus Vals vibe. I like the sound of that. Oh, thanks, big sis. I love the sound of. I already, you know how something is oozing romance. Just imagine you saying that to me. That's just oozing love and romance. Thanks, big sis. And my husband is called Val. My husband is actually Val, so I have to make it special. I don't know how, but we'll see. I'm gonna take my big sis's advice. Honestly, my mama says, hello co-host from your darling auntie, my mama. You're getting all my attention. Very soon you'll be going to your granty. You stay with your granty while I do my show. You're taking the love that my hosts, my viewers have for me, and you're taking it all to yourself. Do you guys need me to play Jeruma again, or you guys heard her loud and clear? Did you guys hear me? Or did you hear it nice and clear? Or do we need to play?
That, single girls are buying Kayamata and they're taking away married men from their wives. No. Me, Jeruma, I bring your husband back home to you. Yes, your husband that has been wondering about chasing girls, going around for the whole 6 years you have known me doing this. I bring your husband back home to you. We are homemakers.
Hello, praise darling, bro.
Jeruma is a homemaker, not a homebreaker. So your wandering husband that has been sleeping around, going around with all other girls, Jeruma brings your husband back home to you. This is what I stand for. When I built this industry, this is what it was for. This is what I built this industry for. Building homes, happy homes, happy relationship, happy homes, happy marriages. Okay, so address your anger to cross-dressers sleeping with your husbands, not Kayamata. Please, please, and please. Okay.
Okay, so that's Jeruma talking about Kayamata. Now let me read what Angela says about her magic stones, her blue, evil eye, attractive, whatever, whatever. I'm not going to read, it's a very long text, but I'll cut it short just to go to the part that I want us to talk about. Okay. Oh God, where's this post? Ay, ay, ay. Where is this post? Okay, I found it. Juju industry, you built Jeruma the witch. Sharon and Lee, welcome, Daddy sis. Thank you so much. All right, sis, health and Zuma master. Thank you so much. Okay, sis. So Angela is saying, allow me to introduce my controversial self and products again as new people keep joining us on the regular. Okay. She said, I am that Angela that is the trend and clout. The name of all names on Facebook, Nigeria. Apart from the numerous rituals I do, these are the works of my hands, my best sellers, spiritual products that are blessed, super effective and successful. Read till the end. And she says, fortified protection amulets, bracelets for men and women, 30K. She charges 30,000 for that. Chicken Town, my beautiful intellectual sis, welcome, darling. And she goes, waist beat, 50K for men and women. And she goes, spiritual body scrub is 50K. The one that catches my eye, the list goes on and on. Liberation soap. What are we liberating ourselves from? Liberation soap. Original tiger eye bracelet, 75,000, 75K. And then she goes, there's this other one, active aura cleanse, breaking of curses, and to look appealing, attractive, or attracting positively, or self-love. So she has a soap, a product that you can use to look appealing or attractive. So these are just some of the things that her products can do for people. It helps maintain stability in your home. That's what she's trying to say. Okay. And she says she also sells things that will boost your business. Black business oil for sales enhancement, 40K. All these things, when I see them or I read them, I listen to them, these are the kind of stuff that cause people to start having spiritual husbands or wives. Holy Ghost fire, really, my mama. When I read things like this or I listen to the voice notes like the one of Jeruma, I am just so concerned, because you see the number of followers that these people have and the number of shares that they have on their pages, and you see how much wealth they have amassed from their ideology. It makes me wonder, what kind of world are we living in? The mother, my wisdom says, welcome. Please, as you come in, like the video and share, please. What kind of world are we living in? That somebody or people believe that you can keep your home and you can secure your relationship from spiritual rituals or from using some substance and put it in your intimate area, your nether region, so that can entice a man, or you have to bathe with this soap to keep your husband or to keep your wife. And people believe in it. I struggle to understand why people believe in things like that. And it's not just, you will not say they're illiterates or school dropouts or people that haven't seen the four walls of any form of education. These platforms have learned people. These platforms have educated people. These people have people of high status in society. Yet they believe in the teachings of these people. And we wonder why we have so many marriages crumbling every day. And you look at some of the reasons or the causes of why. A certified charm, exactly. Why some of these marriages that we see them crumble every day, there are things that can be fixed, but yet they cannot fix it because people are so absorbed with ideologies or teachings of people like Angela and Kayamata. I remember one day my niece was telling, one of my nieces, when I went back home, that was in 2020 when I last went home, and my niece was saying to me, auntie, my God, she's actually at university, well, she was University of Amanda then. She said, auntie, this girl had a huge birthday party, and Army General, oh, my sister with the heart of gold, welcome. Where have some of us kept our sixth sense? People like this, people like these use their common sense to make themselves rich. Exactly. Where is God in this? Exactly, the mother. I struggle to understand. I really struggle to understand. You know, people believe this, people swear by these things. And you look at somebody like the Angela lady, when you see her, obviously, no condition is permanent. People are meant to grow and evolve. But the amount of money she's amassed from this thing that people believe that she's doing. And what is funny is that we have that rumors going around that these two ladies have actually separated from their husbands. These two ladies are not with their husbands at the moment. Yet they are the ones selling all these crystals to cleanse you, make you look attractive, make your man come back to you by using your Kayamata juicy soap or whatever. Yes, Jeruma is very educated. Kamegis 237, welcome, darling sis. Jeruma is very educated. Is the Angela girl? I don't know how far she is with education because of her expression sometimes. I can't really say for sure because sometimes people go to school, they don't necessarily know how to express themselves orally, but they can, some people academically, with the pen, but not vocally. So I struggle to understand. Like I was saying, my niece was saying to me, "Oh, auntie, you should see this. This girl had a birthday bash of the year. They said she was using Kayamata on her boyfriend and he lavished her with so much gift, bought her a car, bought her an iPhone, whatever she was saying it. I was listening to her go ranting and going over and over and going on and on and on. I'm thinking, I said, God, this is how much we are destroying our own community or our own society. Because kids believe that they have a quick fix to every relationship. They have a quick fix. Nobody is God. All those things are fake. People only believe in it when coincidentally it happens exactly as they predicted it. When others are using science to build societies, some use theirs for faking other. Thank you, FBI clearances. The very first people every government needs to eradicate are multinational speakers. One holds if it's yours, if it's your fight, if it's yours, fight for it. And the other holds what's yours will come back to you. Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy. And this supposed spiritual relationship builders, there are rumors that they're actually they're estranged from their husbands, or their husbands are estranged from them. So what are we talking about? If it's like you're telling a traditional herbalist that believing in them, they said I'm going to make you rich, but they are living in a one-room hut. And you see learned people stooping and entering this stinking, smelling, building to go and look for money or rituals. Where is the money? Why can't that traditional healer have that money? Why would he want to give you money when he can have that money, if he can make that money for himself? These are some of the questions we should be asking ourselves. If we have people teaching and preaching things like that about relationship, because marriage is a beautiful thing. It's lovely, especially when it's good. No marriage is perfect, but it's a beautiful thing when you meet your soulmate. It's lovely. When you meet your best friend as a partner, that's the best thing that can happen to you. It's the best thing that can happen to you. Okay, it's like two become one. You guys just gel. You gel. It doesn't feel like marriage. It's like even a brother and a sister relationship. That's what it feels like. And that's why when people get married, in our culture, in the African community, we celebrate. It's a celebration of the whole community. People celebrate that this child has grown up to be, well mannered, and this beautiful family, the groom's family, has seen it worthy to be married off to their son, and they celebrate it. And because we hold so much respect for the institution of marriage, people are willing to do anything they can to have a relationship, to have a husband, to have a wife, to maintain a relationship. Hence, when they hear teachings like this of Jeruma or teachings like that of Angela, they fall for it face down. They are willing to enter a pact with the devil just to make sure that they keep a man. Some people keep it for marriage. Some people keep it because they want to use them as their, their money machine. We have girls like that. Motivational speakers. Okay, some people use those men, want to keep those men to use them as their ATM machines. Honestly. But we have to tell our younger generation, we have to tell our younger people, even some of those senior people who are believing things like that this is so false. It's so false. All these things don't work. It's all mind game. Oh, mom of two boys, my sweetheart, my sis for life. Thank you so much for joining, darling sis. Thank you. Much love. Happy Val's Day. I know it's tomorrow, but we're celebrating it today on Bella platform. We have to teach the younger generation. We have to preach. We have to counteract such teachings, because if we do not, and we allow many people to be, minds to be won by these preachings or teachings of Jeruma and Angela, we will be in a society where people are, like, in 10 or 20 years, people will be walking backwards. People are going to be walking backwards. Relationships will be failing every time. Because these are not the things that keep a man or keep a woman. There is more to relationship than just a Kayamata, which is just a lubricant or a bait. Just the simple mere beads that we wear suddenly becomes a mythical thing that enhances your relationship or your sexual drive. How does that even turn into that? Or where is that soap who creates a soap that can make you look attractive? What, how does that even sound? What happened to communication in a relationship? What happened to communication? Because that's the key factor. If you have to maintain your relationship, communication is the key. Come to think of it. The reasons why traditional doctors give people unreasonable tasks in order to get money, like killing parents, is because they believe people won't do it. Yet some are courageous. They do it. They do it, support Peking. Bring their parents, co-host. They do it. What happened to communication? What happened to communication? Because if you have to keep your man, or some of you are struggling to keep a man because you lack the skill of communication, you lack that communication skills, you cannot communicate. You cannot. Simple things like talking with each other, understanding each other. We are busy talking at each other instead of talking with one another. We're talking at each other, screaming at the top of our voice, not hearing one out. You can listen, you can hear them, but you're not listening. You hear your partner talk, you hear your girlfriend talk, you hear your husband talk, but you're not listening to what they are saying. I can hear you loud and clear, co-host. I hear you. Especially Amma TV. Oh, my selfless sis. Oh, always a delight to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. People underestimate how much communication can do. Especially nowadays where women are talking about their equality and all or not. And you see a woman who believes, okay, I'm beautiful, I'm a professional, my husband, I'm more educated than my husband, and yet He doesn't worship me. He doesn't adore me. He doesn't lie on the floor for me to walk all over him. So let me go and seek advice from a Kayamata CEO so that I can, wrap this guy around my ring and put him under my arm. So whatever I say or do, he would be saying, yes, ma, yes, ma, yes, ma. But for how long? How long can we do that? How long can we do that? If actually that was true, if actually that is actually, if it's working, if all of these things that people are saying is working, for how long can you keep doing it? Is the question. For how long? Please like the video as you come in and share, please. For how long? And when you have a loving and genuine relationship that is built on a solid foundation that has been put forth by the couple, some begin to call it charm. That's that as well. Exactly, the mother. Absolutely. And that's probably one of the reasons why other people now go to look for the charm so they can have similar relationship to that one they're looking and thinking is the perfect relationship. Whereas it's the foundation that you guys laid in the first place. Let me see this little girl. Yes, my love. What did we say? Yes, we said not eating a ball game. We said no eating a ball game. Okay? Okay. Okay. We all have cough in this house. Exactly, Sharon Andy. It wears off. It wears off. Sometimes, if actually it's true, because I don't believe in all those crap. Some of them, they say, do this. You have to wake up at night. You have to stand in front of 3-stone fireside. You have to stand barefoot or strip naked and wear a gown. You have to pour water around the fireside. You have to rub a lagata pepper. You have to do all these things to keep a man. When you can just be at home and talk to your partner and engage and listen to each other. That's all you need. That's all you need. Respect. Respect your partner. Respect your partner. Talk to each other with so much respect. It doesn't matter. Especially for those men who get married to younger women who feel like they have to talk to the woman, talk down on the woman. Because sometimes you guys are the one who push the women out there to go, seek for solutions like this. Because if you have a younger woman, which is typical of our African men, they want to show their macho-ness. They want to treat a younger wife like they're treating their a daughter or, just somebody, a house help. It happens. It happens. Thank God for not letting human beings have any knowledge of how ourselves or others' book of life is written. If humans had any idea of the book of life, I'm telling you, FBI clearance, the reason most girls fall victim is because they have the wrong priorities. They want things they didn't earn. Exactly. They feel entitled over other people's earnings. Yes. They use it as an ATM machine. They want to keep the man. They feel like they'll enslave the man mentally. That you now become their property. They use you like the robot. And they are the remote control. Where can I find the charm so that my husband should love me less? Oh, mama, one lucky woman. You one lucky woman. 25 years later. This is so sweet. I love comments like this. I love comments like this. Exactly. We need charms. We need charms. When you say a man loves you so much that you want to reduce it, that's what we mean. 25 years later. Where are all those people? They should read comments like this. Where are those people? Did she use any charm? No. Is she saying that marriage was plain sail? No. There are hurdles, but you walk it out. And when you walk it out, you come out the other end, it's even sweeter. It's sweeter. And the older you get and you overcome all those hurdles, anything that comes your way, you just discard them because they become minors. You've beaten the dangerous part of it. 25 years. I mean, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Amen, my mama. Yet people are seeking solace for Kayamata and things like that when they lack that simple aspect of respect. Respect, self-respect. They can't respect themselves and they can't respect their partners. Yet they feel Jeruma or Angela is going to solve their marriage or keep their marriage. Mere mortals who are also struggling with their marital issues. Mere mortals who are struggling with their marital issues and their husbands are running away. Yet you want to put your faith your faith in them. You want to put your faith in them. It's terrible, sis Jinkeno. It is terrible. It's terrible. We forget about the core factors that can seal or gel our relationship. Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. Some of us have relationships, yet we are unable to set boundaries for our relationship or to protect our relationship by creating those boundaries between ourselves and then against each other or against the outside world. Setting boundary is it's a key aspect in every relationship. It's not Kayamata. It's not magic soap. It's not some attractive gel. Blanche Ingram, my baby, says welcome. It's not any of that. Some of us get married. You wonder why your relationship is struggling because we get married. We forget that marriage, it's a family now between you and that person. We allow our mothers, our fathers to run our homes. We know how some African mothers can be. Some African mother-in-laws, we know how they can be. They have the mommy's boy. You will be in trouble if you should marry a mommy's boy. You'll be in trouble for some people who marry a mommy boy and that mommy is not an understanding mommy who sees things for what they are and say, okay, he's married now. He needs to make his own decision. He needs to grow his family. He needs to take, have joint decision with his wife and not me anymore. You have to release power. You have to release protection. Every single thing some mothers want to be in the relationship of in the marriage of their son or in the marriage of their daughter. Every little thing. And these are the kind of things that will push somebody to see people like, what's this person? Angela and Jeruma as their gods on earth, thinking that they can resolve this issue. Whereas it's just something, a simple thing. A simple thing. Here's your TV. Welcome, sis. Yo, what's up? The sky, the moon, the sun, you name it. What's up, sis? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Happy Val's Day. How are you celebrating the Valentines? How are you celebrating the Valentine's Day, my darling sis Hazel? Please like as you come in. Like as you come in. There's no charm in this life like being submissive and a better character. Thank you so much. Because Angela claims to have this soap that makes you attractive. It attracts people. It makes you look glowy and beautiful and attract people to you. There's no soap on planet Earth that can make you attractive but your character. The magic soap is your character, your personality. Angela is talking about using these charms to bring good aura. What is an aura? Your aura is just the energy that you emit. Aura is the energy that a place, a house, a human being emits around others. That's an aura. And if you're a positive thinking person, you're bound to emit a positive energy. If you're a negative or pessimistic person, you're bound to emit negativity. And no one in the right sense of mind would want to be around anyone that is negative. What do you need to do? You have to have a change of mindset. That's all you need to do. You do not need any blue eye, green eye, purple eye, jelly soap, or what have you. You do not need any of those. Now for TV, I got to see that is what I do not understand with those who fall for these games, because the failures are evident in their own relationship. Yes, these two people apparently or allegedly, they're actually facing broken marriages. So how can they not save their marriage? And yet they can save the marriage of other people. My mom-in-law used to come babysit for the boys when they were babies so that we could go on a date. Oh, every wife's dream mother-in-law. Every wife's dream mother-in-law. That's what you call. And that's how it should be. Not the kind of mother-in-law you want to be in the business of everything of your son or your daughter. And you scare them and send them out to go to seek remedies like this. I watched Hotbox show, and she was talking about a lady who was using charm on the husband, and the family is now saying the boy has gone mad because of all these charms and things like that. I don't know how true those stories are, but why would somebody, and the lady say, yes, I went to a juju house, but I didn't go to get charm. Why do we have to go and put our hands in dirty business? I don't understand. What happens to praying? What happens to praying and faith? What happened? What happened? One of my nieces, I have so many nieces, as you guys know, she's gonna kill me when she says this, but I have to say, she will finish because she watches my shows. She will kill me when she comes across this show today. She had a wonderful relationship, good guy, because they talk to me about everything. I make it so comfortable for them to talk to me about anything, to feel comfortable to talk to me about the relationship, so I can give them advice and guidance to the best of my ability. And I always say to them, don't look at, Auntie Bella's relationship, and because you see Uncle Val and I, we are all lovey-dovey and all the time, and you're going, oh my God, Auntie, I wish I find somebody like, Uncle V. They call my husband Uncle V. I'm like, it's not all rosy, okay? You guys it's hard work. You have to make it work. You have to make the sacrifices. So this guy, she had this amazing guy, and they were having, this relationship going well, but suddenly the mother of the guy became too involved in their relationship. If the guy was gonna, maybe give my sister a gift or something, Auntie, the building, welcome, my best dearest Auntie Rosemary, welcome, Auntie. Happy Val's Day. I know it's tomorrow, but we're celebrating it here today. So this guy was in, the guy's mom was in their business. Everything he wanted to do, he has to consult with the mother. I'm going to do this for her. What do you think? And then the stupid thing is, he will come and tell my niece that my mom thought I should do this. This is what I should be doing. Even when he traveled out and came back and brought some stuff back home, and the mom had to decide what he had to give my niece. And that's when my niece said, you know what, Auntie, I was done at that point. I was done, because if she's getting involved at this stage when we are not even engaged or married, just think about when I'm married to him, what will happen? And I saw reason with my niece. And I said to her, have you spoken with him? Did you talk to him that this is your concern, your major concern? And what did he say? She said, yes, we've talked about it so many times. And he said, but that's just the way my mom is. I can't stop her. I can't change her. She's been like this. And she does the same in the relationship with my siblings. I said, no, full stop. I was like, if that's the way it's going to be, we're not going to walk towards that. So needless to say, that relationship, and didn't go anywhere. And these are the kind of things we need to stop. If you see it happening, don't get into a marriage and you want to think that it will change when you're married to this person, or you will have a better ground to change the man, or force him to change, or kick the mother-in-law thinking, okay, I'm married to your son now. No. Because if you do, you'll find yourself struggling, stressing out, depressed, and seeking for quick fixes like that of using the remedies of Jeruma and this Angela lady, which are all fake, which don't work. People are faking and fooling you. Faking and fooling you. Respect. I talked about respect the last time, especially chipping a man's ego. Respect your man. It does not matter if you're doctor whatsoever. It does not matter. Respect a man, even if you're what. A man will always remain a man. My mother always says, when a man is married, it doesn't matter the age. Once a man is a man, you give him that due respect. And she will say that to all my sisters, because I'm the last in the family. I'm the last. And I remember, because my husband is the youngest of all the in-laws. And so when he got married, my mother was to my siblings, he may be young, he's your younger brother, but he is a man. And you guys make sure you accord him that respect. That's my mother. And the respect my mother shows my husband is like the respect you will show a man. So now it's on my husband that gives the respect back to my mother as his mom. But she makes sure she accords him that respect. And so who are you, the wife, not to accord that respect to your husband and expect him to love you or give you back respect when you're not showing respect towards him? And because you're not giving him that respect and he's not showing you that same respect and he doesn't love you, he doesn't show you affection, you feel you have to go use Kayamata to trap him, to entice him. You have to go and use the magic glow soap. Every son is a mommy's boy, but it depends how they apply it. To become a man, you have to be a mommy's boy first. All you have to do is to put your man's thinking faculty in the right path. Thank you. When you are a man, you think like a man. When you are, especially when you're married, big sis FBI class, when you are married, you have to think like a man. The mommy's boy perception, yes, your mom can give you an advice, but you need to sit back and think about the advice, because the consequences will be yours to bear, not your mom's. Moms definitely, or parents, give the best advice. They always want the best for their children, but you know your relationship, you know your husband, you know your wife. Some of those advice you can amend it, you can tweak it to make it suit the person you want to convey the information to, so that it would not have a counter outcome. We have to understand people. We have to understand people. We have to learn to make sacrifices in a relationship. Make sacrifice, self-sacrifice, compromise, which some people do not understand in a relationship. When you are in a relationship, it's no longer about you, it's about us. The me disappears and we comes into play. Me disappears, we comes into play. My husband is the king of my kingdom and he loves it. My boys know that he is their role model and they will grow up to be like that. I pray God you give them that wisdom to continue to see that as their role model, because that's the way you can build a generation that will carry that culture on and pass it on to the next generation, and to continue with that for as long as possible, and not a generation that will rely on Kayamata or magic soap. I really don't blame some men because their mothers are the problems. I believe sometimes they seek advice from their mothers because they are the only trusted ones, but being a bad mother, they advise wrongly. Yes, some mothers do advise wrongly. Divine Favor, welcome, darling sis. Welcome. Even if you're married to a short man, somebody help me with Lily the Lily. Somebody help me with this Lily the Lily. I haven't even read the comments. I'm finished. I'm cracking. Even if you're married to a short man, he is still the head of the family and a man. After all, on bed, you're the same height. Young women today don't want to invest patience and effort in a union, but one quick fix. Exactly. Our children are watching us. Let's all watch our actions and words. Thank you so much, Auntie Rosemary. Absolutely. Because what we do, especially these people who are relying on Kayamata and the magic cleansing soap or the attraction soap, what are you going to teach your child? I don't think they have any moral values to pass on to their kids. And then we'll have a generation of Kayamata users. We keep having a generation of failed marriages continuously. History repeating itself. History repeating itself. As simple as that. History will continue to repeat or keep repeating itself. You get into a marriage, some of us, we're faking it. When you're in that dating process, you're all nice to your in-laws and your, other people around you, just because you want to get into that marriage. Just because you want to get into that marriage. You get to that marriage, it's all about you, myself, me, myself, and I. International Boss Lady, Court of Justice. Welcome, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sis. It's all about me, myself, and I. No, it's all about us. Like I said, the me gets out of the window. Us. You go to your husband, babe, darling, sweetheart. What can we do? What are your thoughts? How can we do this? How can we handle this? Mommy is complaining that this and this is happening. How do you think we should embark or engage with this? You don't just go and do things and said, I have done so, sister so and so called me, I decided to do this. No. Inclusivity is very important in a relationship. Make those sacrifices. It's about you and the man, you and the boy, you and the woman. If you were a single girl before and you're having all your party life, some of us women, this is the problem. This is the problem we have. We have the solution. We have the solution with us. We don't need to seek Kayamata help or cleansing soap. We have the solution. When we are single, the lifestyle that we have, Mariam Issa, welcome, darling sis. The lifestyle that we were living as single ladies is completely different to when you become a woman or a wife. That lifestyle needs to be fixed. You make a major adjustment to your lifestyle. Same for men. Once you get married, you have to make major adjustment to the way you used to live. All those lesser party, all those option parties, all those Pemex and Bartons, all those excellent association, Jangi houses that you used to attend every weekend, all the clubbing with your girlfriends or girl pals, you have to reduce. You don't need to wipe it completely. You have to do drastic reduction for those things and invest your time in your relationship. You have to spend more time with your partner, with your spouse, rather than having all those girls' nights out. Oh, honey, this weekend I'm going with Enanga to so and so. Oh, honey, this weekend Manka and I are going shopping to so and so. Oh, honey, we are going on a girls' weekend away. Oh, honey, always out. Dinner dates with girlfriends here and there. What do you think will happen? A woman will show attention to your man somewhere, and before you know it, bam, he's fell for it. Because men, welcome back, sis, Kabejis 237. The men, you know how women are very rational? Us women, we are very rational. Before a woman falls in love with another man, they've thought it through carefully. But men, as soon as a woman, for men, when they are desperate, when they're sexually starved, when they see a woman, all those women, whether ugly or beautiful, when they see one, they all look the same because all they want is one thing. All that man wants is to get on that woman. They don't care what it looks like, what it smells like, what it feels like. All the one because you've abandoned them. What do you expect? You're always there at your Okoyo meeting. Focus on building your relationship. Sorry, guys. Co-host. No. Take, have some juice, my love. Have some juice. Bella, read my comment, please. Lily's comment. Lily, dear host, it's Boss Lady's birthday from me. Hey! Happy birthday, my darling sis, International Boss Lady, Court of Justice, our prayer warrior, a woman of integrity, a woman with value and class, my supportive sis. Oh my God, happy birthday. May God continue to bless you. Thank you for being such a gem in our community. May God give you that wisdom, that guidance to continue to lead your people spiritually. May you continue to stand out as that shining light among your peers. May your light continue to shine. May your generation and generations to come continue to celebrate you, sis. You are an amazing woman. You know how much I admire you. I admire you a lot. You're one of those people on this social media street I admire a lot. Even though you're my younger sister, which I did not know until one of your shows, but the way you carry yourself is so much grace. Oh. Happy birthday, sis. Continue to be you. Continue to be you, because you're impacting lives, and even lives that you do not know. Happy birthday, darling sis. Happy birthday. If I didn't have cough, I would have sang you your happy birthday song, but I'll sing it any other time for you. Happy birthday, sis. Thank you so much, Lily the Lily. Thank you so much, sis, for letting us know that was Boss Lady's birthday. A guy friend once told me that all water they quench fire, even if you can't. Exactly, mom of two boys. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. She is very principled. She's very principled, Auntie Rosemary. Oh, she's very principled. I hope you'll be having a show tomorrow, sis. Why am I not seeing Kameji's comment? Oh, why? Oh my goodness. Why are you not seeing? Oh, are you seeing her comments now, sis Jinken Dawn? Are you seeing it now? Men love a quiet and lovely home. Thank you, because that's where they all come from. Yes, home sweet home. Jinken Dawn cannot see Kameji's comment. This is so it's okay. Where? Please like as you come in. So we should stop that single life and focus. It's about you and your man. It's the same like the men. All the game nights, you want to go out and play games with your friends. You want to go attack every binge drinking party. All those things need to stop. Going home to your mother the worst is when they're living close to their moms, spoiled mommy's boys. They want to stop by after work. Instead of rushing to go home and spend time with your kids and your family, you stop by mom and spend more time, and you come home, you just eat dinner, off to bed. And then next day, on and on. Instead of spending quality time with your family. And before you know it, your wife has lost that connection and affection with you. Where is Miss Kim? Boss Lady, please, have you heard from Miss Kim? I had her number. I did not save her number. She's called, on the show. But I didn't save her number, so I don't even know which one is her number, and I can't be calling all the numbers. I'm worried because I haven't seen her for a long time now, and I don't know how to get hold of her. Please, Boss Lady, have you spoken to your VP recently? Is she okay? Miss Kim is sick. Sis Jinken Dawn, please, you have her number. Can you drop it with me, please, so I can check on her? Please, Boss Lady says, can you drop me her number so I can get hold of her, please? Somebody. I beg of you guys, if somebody can drop me her number, I can call her. I didn't save the number. Yes, I spoke to her yesterday and prayed with her. Please, if you can just drop me her number. I have it on my phone. She's called, but I didn't save the number. Thank you. Thanks, Boss Lady. Thank you, sis. Yes, please. Gosh, I haven't seen her. Oh, my God. No wonder. No wonder I haven't seen her. I have to call her, please. So, yeah, let's change that lifestyle. Let's, rein it in. Rein it in. It's not about Kayamata. It's not about magic stone. It's about everything that we discuss here. It's about everything that we discuss here. It's about shared responsibility. It's about shared responsibility. These days, women, gone are those days you just sit and food falls on your lap and you eat. You have to contribute. You have to bring in something to the house. You have to in one way or the other. One way or the other. It does not matter. Some of you think like, oh yeah, I have money. I can. You don't see. You don't have to bring in a lot. Just a little. A man is admirable when a woman is bringing in something, is supporting the household. A man admires that. It makes you even more sexy when you're bringing something to the table. Forget that thing that people say, oh, my husband said I shouldn't work. Forget it. When you start working, you earn more respect from your husband. If you start, I can tell you from experiences of people I know, not personally, because I've always worked all my life. From when I became an adult, I have always worked. Holiday job from here and there. GCE board, arranging papers for teachers to mark. I've always worked. Ever since I became an adult, I have always worked. So I'm talking from experiences of people, of others that I know, they've shared it or I've seen. When you have a job, a man looks at you differently. He respects you differently. Trust me. That same man who was talking to you and being so dismissive will be so quiet and attentive to you. Will be so patient with you. Will be more understanding with you. Can compromise with you just because you're working. But when you're not working, he looks at you as a liability. He looks at you as a waste of space. He treats you the way he wants because he knows you rely on him. He has that power, that monopoly. He does whatever he wants when you're not bringing anything to the table. That's why I always say to women, have something doing. Does not matter. Have something doing. Do a business. There's so many things we can do now. Online businesses. You don't have to open a shop, physical shop. There's so many things we can do to make ends meet. Even if it's $10, £10, £5, doing something at the end of the month, he knows that's all you can afford. Bring it to the table. A man will respect that and will admire you for that. Thank you, Blanche Ingram. A woman is supposed to support the home too. Some men die early because some women give them all the responsibility. These men need helping too. Thank you. Bella, pin number. Okay, sis. Let me pin the number. Let me pin the number. Show number. Thank you so much, Big Sis, for reminding me. Okay, that's the number. Please, anyone wants to call, please feel free to call. Call. So we need to learn to have that shared responsibility. The man is paying the bills. Thank you so much, Ami General, my darling sis with the heart of God. Thank you. A man is paying the rent. Woman, you can chip in to pay the utility bills. Do something. Contribute. Put in £1 or £2. Even if it means giving him money to say, put in our joint accounts, just something little to save. He will respect you for that. Because he knows if you have more, you will do even more. Not just sitting there. Not just sitting there and doing nothing. Read my comment. Jinken Don says, I know a woman who disrespects her husband and his family because she earns more money than the man. He can't say anything. It's so funny. I know them personally. That's what I mean. And vice versa, sis. And vice versa. Why do you want to sacrifice your life for that? And this woman, first of all, Meta Pikin, welcome, my darling, Meta Pikin. How are you doing? I was just talking about us. If you're a couple, make sure you're not spending time going to all your prep exam meetings and forgetting to spend more time with your partner, okay? Meta Pikin apparently is my schoolmate, but my younger one. So these women who earn and they feel like they can treat their men differently, don't be surprised tomorrow when the man now start looking somewhere else and you feel you have to now go and, you know, seek Kayamata or Angela remedies to come and remedy or salvage your relationship. It doesn't work, and it will not work. That's just the simple truth. That's just the simple truth. Intimacy also is one of those things. When I talk about intimacy, people immediately think, oh, it has to do with lying in bed and doing all the funny antics and the gymnastics. Not necessarily. When I talk about intimacy for me, Bella, 14 February is my birthday. I'm a general, really. Oh, happy birthday, darling sis. Happy birthday, my sis with the heart of gold. May your generosity be rewarded in 100-folds. You are so kind, sis. You have touched so many lives. May God continue to replenish your souls. May He bless you with happiness because of the happiness and smile you've put in people's faces. May that come to you 1,000-folds. Happy birthday, darling sis. Wow, you are a love baby. Happy birthday. Let's pump some love to Boss Lady and Army General, please. It's their birthday. This is an honor. I get to celebrate you guys' birthday today. Oh my God. Happy birthday, my darling sissies. Oh, where? My 2 army warriors on these streets. Every child is a blessing, darling sis. Welcome. What do you do if you're making more money and your husband starts feeling inferior? You have to have the conversation. You have to have the conversation. Okay? You have to have the conversation. That's the simple truth. And I'm talking from experience. You have to have the conversation. Beautiful show. Please like, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. Mommy Bree. It's in the building. Welcome, Mommy Bree. Thank you so much. BBTV. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Please like and share. Please like and share. You have to have the conversation, Emma, because you've noticed that your husband is feeling inferior. You have to build your husband's confidence. Tell him, honey, babe, sweetheart, darling, you are still the head of this family. And Emma, let me tell you something, what I used to do. Let me tell you something I used to do. And this I advise all the younger girls. I was here in Europe and my husband was back home we're still boyfriends then. Yeah, we're boyfriends then. Okay. He was a teacher. He was making his own money. A private teacher. He was making his own money. He was comfortable in his own right. But I was here. When I go home, because sometimes we want to go home, we save money, right? We save money. And we go home to spend time with our families, spend time with our partners, our spouses. And with my husband, now husband, I said to you guys, we've been together for goodness. We started dating 2007. I started dating my husband 2007, and we've been together from 2007 till today. So do the maths. That's how long we've been together. So when I used to go home, this is just to tell you, okay, my husband is a very shy person. He's very reserved. And I'm the, very, very extrovertic one, very confident, Hey, just a minute, guys. Co-host. I thought we agreed I'm not eating a bogey, honey. Yuck. 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 Sit down, honey. Almost done. Sit down, baby. Take a seat. Thank you. Almost done, okay? Give mommy half an hour or so. So, like I was saying, when I go home, Emma, this is for you. When I go home, whenever we go out for a meal or for a social gathering, even if I have to pay, I'm offering to pay the meal or the drinks or whatever, I will never take out money and pay in the presence of my husband. Never. My boyfriend then. Never. I never did it. Never ever did that. I will call my husband to the side, then boyfriend to the side, and he will be like, oh, let me pay. But I know how he was struggling as a teacher. I don't want him to, use his money that he had that he will be managing when I'm gone. I will be like, no, this is the money we have, this is what we will spend during this time while we are having fun or enjoying ourselves. I will give him the money. My husband goes and pays the bills. These are the little ways you can avoid things like that, making your man feel inferior. Little gestures like that. We have to protect a man's ego. Talk to him. Make him feel important. Make him understand that he's still the decision maker. Whatever it is. Oh, you will have the blessings. So Emma, I hope we are communicating. I hope we are communicating. That's what you do. Because if I didn't do that, my poor husband would probably be sitting there, my boyfriend, even if he wanted to pay, and I just remove my wallet and I'm paying the money. How do you think that would make him feel? How? You know how people have their own way of their own misconceptions. You can't do that. Those little things. When you sit at home, you want to do something, ask his permission. It may be your money. It may be your money. But if you realize your husband is feeling inferior, get him involved in the decision making of what you're about to do. Just little things. Get him more involved. Sometimes I want to get myself this lovely luxury something. I'll just say, oh, honey, I found something really interesting online. What do you think? I was thinking of getting it. What do you think? And he'll be like, you really like it? Even if I'm paying with my money, at least I'm involving him in that decision making indirectly. He feels like he's part of it. I'm not just running, because I'm making the money. I'm not just running away and doing my stuff and disregarding his presence or his voice. So it's very important. Those things are easy to fix. Not Kayamata. Not magic soap. It does not work. So that's what. Nowadays, we want to love and we expect our husband to be submissive to us in the name of showing us respect. We cannot do that now. The submissivity has to come from both ways. Each other, we have to. It's give and take. It's give and take. But a man remains a man. We have to show respect to get back respect. Thank you, boss ladies. Thank you, boss lady. Thank you, boss lady, for concording with that. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Emma. Thank you. That's what I would normally do. That's how I manage it, because I know men, they easily, as soon as you start earning more than them, or as soon as they start feeling like, oh my God, my wife is like slightly above me, even, academically and all, you have to rein it in and start thinking. Because if you don't, you're helping your marriage. You're not just helping your husband, you're helping your marriage. Because if your husband is not himself, he's not a confident person, he cannot be himself, and he cannot give you himself fully. Respect is very important. Jinke, don't thank you, sis. You can't. Please, if anybody wants to call, please feel free to call, because we're going to be concluding. I'm going to play the voice note of our infidelity by the SDO and the wife and the outcome of that decision. So please, like I say, building your relationship on Kayamata and magic soap is not going to help, or black magic. It's never going to help. It's just a coincidence. My big sis FBI clearance has said, or the mother. It's just a coincidence. It does not pay. It does not work. It's all a fallacy. Julian Lifestyle in the US, welcome, darling sis. It does not work. What works? Your Kayamata should be your character. Your Kayamata should be your character. Not some substance or some solution somewhere. It's your character. Because character, you take it to your grave. And the other things are just temporary fix. Japan, the dollars YouTuber, welcome, darling sis. The other ones are just temporary quick fixes. If at all they are. And remember, when you're building a relationship, you're not just building it for the person, you're building it for yourself and for your generation to come. Because whatever you do, and if you bring children into that relationship, whatever you're doing in that relationship, those kids are watching and those kids are copying, and that's how they're going to continue their life. And that's how the lineage will carry on forever. Like they say, monkey see, monkey do. If you come on social media and say on your daughter, say idiot, say idiot, say idiot, gosh, Gosh, or do something, that child will get up to understand that, oh, it's so nice, oh, it's charming, oh, it's cute to say idiot. Oh, Auntie Jean Kendion, idiot. Oh, Auntie Aranjapa, idiot. Things we do and say in front of kids. Please, character. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But let's not allow our own damaged lives to damage the life of others. Not our kids, especially. Not our children. If you must damage your life, if you damaged it, leave the poor child alone. Leave poor children alone. We cannot allow our failed lives to affect that of our children. And that's why topics like this are important. Because instead of relying on juju powers, start fixing yourself. Think about fixing yourself for your own good and for your legacy. Because as Mommy Rosemary will always say, when you leave this earth, what will be written on your tombstone? What are you going to have on your headstone? What will be written on your headstone? Will you be that wife that was so submissive and honorable to your husband? Will you be that husband that was so loving, respectful, and honorable to your wife? Or will you be that mother or that wife that will teach your daughter to insult your husband? Or that will teach your daughter or son that it's okay to go to get Kayamata or magic attractive juice to use? Which of them are you going to be? The decision lies with us to make that choice. And on that note, I want us to move to the conclusion of part 2 of our show of part 1 about the infidelity in marriage, wives versus side chick. Wives versus side chick. But before we get into that, oh, we have a caller. Hello.
Hi, Bella.
Hi, big sis. Yes. We're sorry. Oh, no.
No problem. I just want to contribute a bit on that topic, mommy's voice.
Yes.
What did it happen to the society now? And I say, when we as women, we come together with a man, we forget for no say, the man, he be born by a parent, be raised by parents for how many years? Say, for example, 30 years old, being raised by his parents.
Yes.
And then you bring your own character from your own home.
Yes.
From one.
Yes.
It could be difficult. They say it's a woman that built a home.
Yes.
Now you as a woman get to be submissive. Try for check which part this my husband be mommy boys.
Yeah.
For.
Okay.
If na part where you know say, okay, now only mommy will teach you how to deal with them. And he talks all man get good mother-in-law.
Yes.
If you are lucky, you get a good mother-in-law.
Oh,
why not be submissive? Learn from her how to keep your man in the house.
Oh, that's a good point, big sis.
Yeah, sometimes we quickly judge, assume things. Men are like babies. If you treat anything where you put them for your system, nothing where your system go accommodate them.
Yes. Wow.
So the money system don't accommodate a mother, a chop, a mother, a advice, the way a mother raise it up. Now, so a system be no be fault.
Yes.
But for you, for bring out that man in him, how can you go about it?
Oh, wow.
Not the problem that as a woman, if you want really settle with the man, you need to find out how. Because now woman, now man picking them, now baby them. You know, will stand up say it will leave him mommy for you for your own character. No, never. A man can never swap his mother, no matter how bad she is for a woman. But you as a woman, if you genuinely love your husband, check this side, the pathway, it over be submissive for a mommy day. See if you can learn from the mother, whether it's about food or comfort or what, you can learn from your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you stood so low. No,
not at all. Yeah, not at all. That is your mother-in-law. Is your mother. It's your mother.
Yes. You're trying to get your husband. You're trying to get everything balanced.
So some women, they talk, say, no, na mommy's boys, I don't fit deal with that. No, where is the point? Just try to figure out whose side you fit start.
Okay, Julian
the
is...
only one that say, when you not get good in mother-in-law, for day in the bad.
Okay.
But you can still try and be a good wife. Because some man people, they grow up, they want to marry the woman where you get the image of their mother.
Yes, that's a problem as well, isn't it?
Yes. So some people, they lost their marriages because they just conclude at the first point. They don't even think about.
They're not trying every other options. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Look for solution.
Yes, I see where you're coming from.
So for assume thing very fast, good. Think, can I learn from my mother-in-law? Can I not learn from my mother-in-law? Okay, make me a check from this point. If I really want to settle down with the man and I love him.
Yeah.
So would it make, so would it lose maybe our own destiny? So now the point that we try to raise and say, maybe all man being a mommy's boys.
Yes, I get your point.
Before you eventually come out to become a man.
Yeah.
But it depends the woman you are getting yourself into. Is she the one to bring out that man from you? Or is she the one to hide that man from you?
Yeah. And that's why sometimes, big sis, I always say, if I have an issue with my husband, any misunderstanding, the first person I talk to is my mother-in-law. My mother I don't discuss my husband with my mother. I rarely, very rare, I talk to my mother-in-law because I believe that she understands him better. And she will tell me give me the best advice on how to go about the situation. Although she will scold him big time as well. My mother-in-law, if I should mention that, mama, hi, my husband is crying because he knows that before even they want to listen to him, there must have been some shouting before then coming. Honestly, he's my mother-in-law. So, it's a good point you raised, BCS. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I beg, try to find out if my mother-in-law is a good woman that I can learn from. Or am I the only one to sort out this problem before you run away from that man? Because men are like babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in my own point, thank you.
Thank you so much, BCs. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Get well soon. Auntie Rosemary is written something there. And she says, no. Auntie Rosemary says, it's two different kind of love. The earlier we know this, we will have no reason to be insecure. I don't think learning from our mother-in-law is the issue. Thank you, Auntie. Men are like children. Oh yes. My mother-in-law was my go-to person. Yeah, anything I complained about was genuine to her, and she would get on my same the mother, same. Thank you so much, FBI Clarence. Thank you so much, Pieces. Thank you. So, okay, before we get into that voice note of the lady, let me first of all talk about BB waist trainers, BB magic waist trainers and body shapers. If you don't know about this, you should check BJ Benjamin's TV on Facebook, check BB TV on WhatsApp. You check Visionary Star TV. Contact me if you should see any piece that you love, different design, amazing quality. Check out the anti-stress tea, the amazing natural tea that gets you so relaxed at night after a stressful day. Natural herbs, good for your body, good for your metabolism, literally helps with your cholesterol levels. So please, if you want any of these products, check it out. And you love it, contact myself, contact Mommy Bree G Unit as well for some of the BB Body Magic waist trainers and shapers. Contact any of us for your supply. If you should see anything that you love, please patronize your girl. Please, guys, patronize me. Patronize me and beg of you. If you see anything that you like so much, let me know. I had a 2-piece, one of my shows, and it was just amazing. A lot of people complimented me for that piece. So please get yourself one of those. It's so good. So good. Right. So let's get into concluding part 2 of Wives versus Side Chick. For those of you who haven't watched my first part, it's about the duo who has been maltreating the wife, bringing the side chick right into the house, giving the wife's clothes to the side chick, and the side chick is now pregnant. The side chick at one point even tried to run over the wife with her car, and complaining that the side chick's children are so rowdy and things like that. The side chick has been begging for a divorce. The duo was not having it. The duo had banned the wife from praying in the house, and making life a living hell for this wife. The wife even at one point contemplating taking her own life away. So we've done the show. Other vloggers have put that out, and I think the message has arrived or reached the right quarters, and there has been some major change in the situation. So I want to play the voice note that the lady, the day after we did the show, released on Bella Power's channel. I'm just going to play the voice note now and we can listen. If you haven't listened to the previous voice note, please go watch my show before this, and you will have a full gist of the whole situation. Okay, so this is a voice note from the last time we had. Okay.
It's with great relief that I come to you. I want to thank you very much. I was so afraid for my life. I was so afraid. I don't even know how to put it, but I was so afraid. But we thank God. This evening when I saw the president of the court, she spoke to us. He agreed to come home and let us have a frank talk. And he has agreed to grant me divorce. So we left with starting the process. I want to thank you very much. Well, if there's anything that you think or anything that you have to tell me, please don't hesitate. I'm here. He's insisting on keeping the kids. I don't see the need to be dragging. If I start dragging again, it means that I want to open another process.
I hope you guys can hear.
To hang on something. But let him be with the kids. Let him be with the kids. If he's giving me the divorce, I'm just okay. Because the emotion was no longer there. The love was never there. It has just been two people torturing each other. Yes, and I've been so very hurt. And thank God that he has finally agreed. I pray for better days ahead. Just pray they will not jump in there. May the divorce just go smoothly.
So that is it. I hope did you guys hear it? Did you guys hear it? So after the show we did the last time, I think Bella Powers has been helping this lady, and this duo has finally accepted to grant the wife divorce. To grant the wife the divorce that she's been asking for years and begging him to free her. She is so sad, the mother. This lady is hurting. This lady is broken into bits. After this woman needs counseling. They cannot just allow this woman to move on. And what is so surprising, I don't know if there's any legal mind watching me here. I would really love to hear your take on it. Auntie Rosemary is calling. Hello, Auntie.
Good evening.
Good evening, Auntie. Welcome.
Good night, good morning, from whatever part everybody's watching from. Yes, another great show.
Thank you, Auntie.
That first part, I understand what your last caller was saying. It makes a lot of sense, but that thing apply maybe in our time.
Yes.
Times have changed so much when it comes to marriage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Auntie.
Because think about it. Some people marry here, your in-laws are at home. I always tell people, except it's really the last resort, don't take your problems to your in-laws. Because when push comes to shove, when you start, every time you have problem, you take it, then they will look as if you are nagging somebody. And no matter what, we have seen what has happened in all this relationship issue. When the end time comes, they will always support their child at the end.
So it's good to always try not to involve family. I always still believe that you should have a communication where people can talk to each other, be in that process where you don't worry to get married, know your husband, date for a while, the most important thing is respect and compromise. A lot of compromise in marriages. You have to compromise. You have to be able to understand and give up something too, just like they give up for you. To make it comfortable for you. Maybe you're scheduling, or you want to do something, and you put I just feel communication is the key. Because what we do when it comes to this marriage, is two people first.
Yeah.
It's two people, and because there are some mother-in-laws, you go to them instead, it's a problem. Most of them, they have it in their heart that you have taken their baby. Boys are so intertwined with their moms.
Right.
So, then when you go to complain about something, the first thing that happens when there's something wrong, they'll turn it around and make it as if you are somebody who's not.
Yeah, some mother-in-laws like that.
There are a few good mother-in-laws out
there.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yes.
And for anybody who's blessed to have them, you are blessed.
I'm blessed, though.
It's only about 10%. 90% are terrible. Terrible when you put everything around. And I'm talking to all of us, I beg women, let's change this way we look at things. So most of them, because their own marriage did not go right.
Yes.
Or whatever your husband did to them, when you go, they will tell you, oh, my husband did this to me. This it don't matter. Even if what happened. Oh, they used to bring girlfriend in the house and put me on the other room.
Yeah.
Also,
Hey!
And eating, don't you have enough food? At least in the pay house now,
Yeah.
pay water. It's that kind of reasoning. When marriage is not about that. People don't come to marry you because they are broke or miserable. It's about love and respect, mutual respect for
exactly,
one another. Okay, then I'll come now to the second part of this show.
Yes, Auntie.
This show, when I would listen to their first show, it bothered me.
Yeah.
It drove me crazy. I've been thinking, but you know what happened only this weekend?
No.
Actually, somebody reached out to me about this case.
Mm-hmm.
And when they reached out to me, the person was crying because that girl almost died.
You see?
Okay.
Wow.
She attempted suicide.
Yes. She said it. She said it in the voice note.
Suicide. She drove her car as fast as anything. By the time they got to her, she has gotten there. She did not even park in her garage, left the car on the street, ran inside, locked the doors, overdosed herself.
She did.
So right now, I'm worried now that pregnancy may even come out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, the wife or the side chick?
The side chick.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
The side chick. So it is just by the grace of God that they caught her, but who knows how that child is going to come out now because she was so overwhelmed by her name all over the news.
But why is she overwhelmed? Why is she overwhelmed when she's
I know. I'm not looking. I'm not even supporting her. I'm just telling you.
I know, Auntie. She should stop playing the victim. She must stop playing the victim. She is come to wreck somebody's family. She tried to run over allegedly over this wife.
Absolutely, but this takes two. That man is to blame.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Auntie.
When you are married, you are the one that is committed to. You made a commitment to your wife. You
yes.
Understand? I came to find out that man has been transferred to, like, I think she was in DOP. He did the same thing in DOP. You understand?
Yes. Chumoyoka, welcome, darling.
Everywhere he goes, he leave a child.
Woo!
So he's that kind of Joe that they transfer. He never takes his family with him. He goes there, and then you are in a different part of the country. So the wife is stable working in another part of the country. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that first 2 times that he did it, this woman should have let him go.
Yes.
He did it 1 time. He did it 2 times. Why are you keeping him?
Like I said, Auntie, some people keep it because they have
everywhere he goes, he leaves a child. Everywhere you go, you meet a woman.
Yeah.
And then what happened is this particular girl, he never told this girl he was married. But I questioned her. I said, "What? If you see a man,
it's a lie. She's giving an excuse. This side chick is giving an excuse.
If you see a man at a particular age, there's no way. Plus, he's a Dio.
Yes.
Most of them have wives.
Yes.
That's why when they move them, sometimes they don't know how long or how short it's going to be there. Their wife may have another profession, and they don't want to make that change.
Yes.
When they will go there, and then in another 18 months, they move them again. So that's why most times these families, their wives will stay back. But you are the one who made a commitment and married somebody. Why would you go out there and just living as if you're a free man?
Yeah.
As if you're like so callous.
It's a very callous behavior, Auntie.
It's very disrespectful, to your wife.
And the Auntie,
what kind of nonsense is that?
the main problem I have with this side chick is the fact that she has the guts to walk into a married woman's house, get into this married woman's house, and put on the married woman's dress
She's claiming that there was never any clothes in the house.
What is she talking
That
about?
no clothes in the closet, that the woman is exaggerating and making it up.
Oh, well.
No, I'm just going by what she said, though. I'm not telling you that that's what I know to be true. That there was no clothes, there was no sign in that house that there was a woman in that house. Because there's no, say that thing that he wore a dress, there was no clothes, there was no jewelry, that there's nothing in that house that represents a woman. And you know what? Let me tell you one thing. I have a mutual friend when we were in Maryland over 30 years ago, right?
Yes, auntie.
He had gone home. This person works with the UN. He had gone home and got married, right?
Yes.
The wife was extremely close to me. So one time I would just stop by. Maybe I want to just drop something for him. So yesterday I stopped by, right?
Yes.
Because I've already heard rumors. So there was a day I called him, I'm coming, I stopped by. He forgot. Because this is somebody who, the wife come and visit her, his picture is all over the house, right? When I went to drop that food, he forgot that, he forgot the pictures, they were not put back on the wall.
Ooh.
You get my point? These men, they do terrible things. The pictures, when I saw that face, and I've always heard it. And then I heard that a woman talking in the back, in the room, she came and picked her head and go. But she removed, this is a woman whose pictures are all in the wall. He removed every picture on that wall.
Hey, my
So
God.
these men, the things that they can stage. So when I heard this, I have a 50-50. The things that these people can stage is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Just
the side chick and the man. The side chick and the man, they have equal blame in this situation.
No, the man has more blame. Or you are blaming the side chick. I accept it. But what we always want to blame the other woman. The man made a commitment in marriage.
For sure, auntie. For sure.
He made that commitment. You have to know how far you can go. Come on now. Is it the first man who has cheated?
And
nonsense.
it's not even the.
First of all, the way he's talking to his wife.
Yes.
Look at his disrespectful.
Very
way.
disrespectful.
If that woman had gone back to him, I would have been like, you are mad. That voice all over the world talking to you as if like he never knew you.
My problem is this side chick. I would love to hear this side chick side of the story. I would love to hear her side of the story, because if she was fully aware, it's almost sounding like the Judy Austin case we are having here.
Exactly.
If she is aware of the situation that this woman is going through, and she is still sticking around, and she's still going around being boastful, that is when I will have a problem. I really want to hear. I would love to hear her side of the story. I really don't want to condemn her.
Right now, she's in the hospital. You see, but I mean, it's just such a mess. Because for what happened to her, I don't think that child, the pregnancy is even going to make it, because if she did that kind of attempt on her, by the time they met her, she would have died. They had to broke down that door to get to her, and it just have to take the grace of God. I hope that this will be a big learning moment, not only for her, but for other women.
Yes, call Jinken Dancy. Yes, auntie, thank you so much for this update. Thank you so much for this update. And I really want to hear somebody who, either the side chick or somebody who knows her, to call and say it, because we've heard the side of the wife's story. I would love to hear the side chick story, because it's good to put two and two together.
She has the right to tell her side, but it does not make the fact that the man talked to his wife, the way he talked to that woman last week, that tape was terrible.
That is all it was.
And any woman who is going with a man, that you hear the man talk about his wife like that, trust me, he will do the same to you. If you come in and that wife leaves,
Malaika, welcome, my love.
Another woman, and he will do the same or worse to you.
Thank you,
so
auntie.
That's not a husband material.
No.
Actually, that should frighten you.
Yeah.
Because if you are dating a man and the man is always protecting his wife,
yes,
then that's what you should instead admire. No matter what, even if this man does not marry me,
he'll look after my baby.
He has respect for his family.
Yes. Yes.
But a man that would do that to his wife, come on now. What do you want to do with him? You think you're gonna make it? I don't think so.
No. They want to be around status. I pray God that she survives this and the baby is all okay. I really pray so.
Amen.
Whatever the case, I really pray so. Whatever the case, we're talking about human life. It's human life, so we have to be sensitive about it. So thank you so much, auntie. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, this is really sad. Thanks so much, Auntie Rosemary, for this update. Thank you so much. Like my sis Jinken Donnie said, as we all know, there's always many sides to a story. So it would be nice to hear the side chick side of the story. What was happening? What was she told by the man? And this man, like Auntie Rosemary said, and we listened to that voice note, the man's manner, his manners are appalling. That's an issue on its own. Okay, so the infidelity is just one part of it. The infidelity is just a part of it. Okay. Sit down, please. Sit down. Hello, sis.
Hello.
Hi, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, welcome.
This topic is so hard. Like, I don't even know where to start. I have like 3 different families that have gone through something like that.
Wow.
But I'm just gonna say what I mean. Like, when we witnessed it, it was sad.
Mm-hmm.
We I think my dad was still in, I think he was still in service, and our house had a bag. Mm-hmm. This guy, I think he was a delegate for youth and sport, something like that. He was renting it, and he had all these friends like the state and people like that. Mm-hmm. They always flaunt around women, but this guy was married. His wife was in the University of Yaoundé. Then they had a baby. Mm-hmm. So the wife had come. So he was transferred. The wife didn't come in, but she comes all the time to visit. Yeah, we know he's like, we love the little baby. We bring the wife to our house when she comes along. This man started dating a girl and impregnated the girl. And this girl didn't know that the man was married.
Wow.
Okay. One of the girlfriend came from another city to come visit. So the pregnant girlfriend came to the house and saw this girlfriend in the house. Mm-hmm. And she was about 7 months pregnant.
Hey.
I mean, I remember it was so real.
Jesus.
It was in the summertime in Cameroon, now when rain is falling, about that August time.
Yes, August rain.
Yes. So we have like the steps coming in our kitchen at the back, and then you know how to be the house. The outdoor kitchen will be there, and then the steps will come inside the house.
Yes.
So we were sitting there, and then my sister was like, "Oh, who's standing in the window to see?" He said, "Sis, come. The lady there, the pregnant lady, has come when this girlfriend is in the house." That's all. We were all spying at the window, to see what was going on. And this girl was.
You guys are very nosy. Inquisitive monkey gets the whatever.
And she was playing the Celine Dion, the music, the girlfriend in the house, and this girl was so mad. Oh. Now she started cutting things. She started cutting things. She started breaking things. That's when my brothers, they ran downstairs to go check, and like, oh, you're not going to do that. Yeah. Please. But the man has run away from the house. The man left them there and ran away.
You see?
And my brothers, they're stepping like, no, you're not going to break things. Like, as much as you're mad with this man, this is not his house, okay? You wait for him to come. And I felt so pity, because that girl was a girl like we respected. Somebody, you see, this girl said, for her to get messed up in that situation, in a married man, and the married man has to bring another, like, it's sad.
Some men are wicked, vicious.
Long story short, guess what? The wife, this man impregnated this girl, beautiful woman, very smart woman. She dumped him. I remember one time my sister said she saw her in Yaoundé. She dumped the man, and the man finally married the other side chick that was pregnant for her.
Yeah.
And when I was about to come to the States, I saw the side chick, because then the man will not run away from the house, will not even provide food. We were the one giving the girlfriend food.
Oh my goodness.
So this girl saw me, she hugged me, she said, "Thank you guys, y'all saved me." Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. This thing is not news in Cameroon. It's bad, especially with those young guys that just get off in NAM.
Civil service guys.
They can sit around with all the girls in the city where they've been sent to work. I've seen it so many times. And it's so sad with girls that have no dignity.
Yes.
Girls that they can just go and get married, and for the family, they don't know how to say no. And I would say sometimes, because what we witness, and I would think sometimes with the way we were raised in Cameroon to be respectful to the elders, we need to those things sometimes, because you see young girls, these guys are talking to them, they are older,
Yes.
but they don't have mind to say, I don't want this. They think that, oh, it's just somebody that is just older talking to me or asking me to go get this. They don't know they're preying on them.
Grooming them.
Okay?
And manipulating them.
For us, we know, you know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Your parent allowances. So things like that
Jesus.
can never move you. So we have to be thinking and having conversations with our children. If you have little girls in your neighborhood, you could be mentor to them.
Thank you.
Could advise. My mom was doing that a lot. My mom did that a lot. When she see, because we had a store, she'll be sitting there watching, see what is happening, and later she'll call you and say, my dear daughter, don't follow these people. They'll deceive you. Your education is important. Follow your education. Your parents are suffering from you. So it's a great show.
Thank you so much for sharing this experience, darling sis. Thank you so much. This is crazy. It's absolute madness. Honestly, it's absolute madness to think of it. And the sad thing is, some of these side chicks, they are aware of it. They are aware of it, but they see it as their gateway out of poverty. But they don't think about the consequences in the long run. They do not think about the consequences. Like we all know, if somebody's going to treat you or treat the wife in that manner, what makes you think you're any different? What makes you think like somebody get into a polygamous relationship and you're celebrating that you're not a newest wife, you're now reigning. Another person is coming to kick you in your position, from your position. That's just the simple truth about life. We have to be very careful with the decisions we make in our life, the choices we make. I don't know if there's any legal mind here watching, because now we know that the DO has decided to grant the wife a divorce. And those kids are so young. You can tell from the voices. One of those crying when they're having their argument or exchange of words. Yes, we want this girl to have a divorce. Yes, it's advisable. I think it's important for her not to fight to get the kids from the get-go. But I believe, to be honest with you, in my own honest opinion, I'm not a legal mind, but looking at things, I would say, let her get out of the marriage. Ivan Lee, welcome, darling sis. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, sis. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Happy Vows Day. I know it's tomorrow, but we're celebrating ours today. So, for her own sanity and for her own life, yes, let her go in. Let her not fight at this initial stage to get the kids, get the divorce paper done. And then I think she needs help. She needs some legal backing to go and fight for those kids, especially the younger ones. Those kids need to be with their mother, not with the man, especially when there's evidence that he's living a reckless life. The things these children are going to be exposed to should not be allowed. The court should see and hear this. Especially with this information that Auntie Rosemary is disclosing, that he's been dropping kids here and there, every city he goes to. They need to bring up things like that to say, you know what, these kids are not in a healthy environment. They need their mother. They need their mother to protect them, to guide them, to bring them up. Because I know by law, when a child is of not of adulthood, or, like the legal chances are for the mother to bring up this child if there's a divorce happening. When the child is a minor, that's if I'm correct. From the little that I know. So yet again, he's using his power to want to overshadow this lady. But I'm praying that more people are beginning to hear this. And I'm hoping that more people will come and back this lady to make sure that she gets the justice that she deserves. If she needs to be with her kids, let her be with her kids. No mother should be going through this. Nobody, no human being should be going through this treatment. No one. Imagine if it's your daughter, if it's your sister, how that would be for you. And I pray, and I really applaud Bella Powers for picking up this case and putting it there in public and making things happen. That man does not deserve to be the primary custodian. Whoever made this divorce possible should also help with this and make the man to pay for their needs and wants. Thank you so much. But you know how Cameroon is. That's what I'm saying. Like she said in the voice note, if she goes fighting now, he's going to withdraw his interest sign the divorce papers. So she has to play the smart card and make sure that she gets the divorce and then start going that maybe she signed those papers under duress. She had no other option, and they have to put the evidence before the judge to say these kids need to be with their mother. Thank you, Villa Mama Lily the Lily. That man can make that lady disappear in the twinkle of an eye, especially if she doesn't have a strong family backup. Yes, and that's why she said she was fearing for her life. We have a caller. Hi, bro.
Hello, Bella.
Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. There is something I want to say concerning this topic.
Yeah.
A lot of young girls, it's not like they don't know what's happening. They know.
Yeah.
Because at times, some of them just being flattered with what they give to them.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk to a young girl, they will feel like you as a young guy, you want to like destroy the relationship with somebody, or you want to get to them.
Yeah.
I know of an incident where I myself have spoken to a young girl. I told this girl, this man I have been seeing they have been dropping this girl, they pick her up, they have been dropping this girl, they pick up. So my friends were like, my man, do one and a half hour, they just dropped the girl, they pick you up and a half hour. I said, okay, let me talk. I said, let me at least talk. I called this girl, I told her that you are still young.
Yeah.
You are still in lower seats.
Oh my
goodness.
God.
A man who is supposed to be your father is picking you up and dropping you.
Hey, my Paco.
It is not good. This girl was like, no, this man is supporting me. He's helping me in school. He's helping me to pay my fees. He's doing this. My parents. I say, yes, your parents don't have. We know. It's not like we are not here. We see. They manage. They are giving you things and you think, this girl was like, no. Okay. That man was transferred. He came, you spent time with him, he was there for close to 2 years that he was there with you. You were out to finish your lower seat, up seat. He came when she was in the up seat, and then she came when the man came when she was in lower seat, then she went to up seat and then to university. Now this man was transferred to the north. The man now is transferred to the north now. You go now to the north. This man is there in the north. You are there. She has abandoned you. He went to the north. It's there and he's living with that lady. You are trying to call this man to come to the north. This man keeps giving you excuses. No, I'm so busy to work.
What does she expect? What does she expect? Oh my God.
This girl,
Oh God.
Hello.
Yes, bro. We're getting you.
Hello?
Yes, we're getting you, bro.
Oh my God, connection.
We can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, bro. Let's call him back. Oh, connection. So yeah, some of them know. Some of these young girls, they know what's going on, but yet they decide to do it. I don't know how gullible they can be. I don't know, and I really applaud Prince for calling her out or bringing that to her attention, because we have to. It's better for us to say it and then disregard it than for us not to say anything. I'm begging of us, because if we're watching shows like this one and we don't put it into practice, it doesn't make any sense. There's no purpose. It defeats the purpose. If we're watching shows like this and we cannot put it into practice, it defeats the purpose. We have to put it into practice. The whole idea is to bring positive change through platforms like this. Hello, bro. Oh, connection. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Oh yes. Oh yes, we can hear you now, bro. Go on.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me, bro?
All right. Okay. Okay. So this girl Now, this man, before this man was being transferred, this girl just got into university and this girl was pregnant. This man was transferred to the north, and being in the north, he had looked for another lady there in the north. Fortunately, I don't know how things happen. I got to travel to the north, do university games, and it was just a coincidence as we will like to tour the town and see places. I got to I found this man with this young lady. I just saw them. I mind my business. Fortunately, the man did not see me, so we just knew in town. We just going about same places. Now, what happened was that this girl, when she came back, I was like asking her, "Have you ever spoken to this? Have you spoken to this man?" She was like, no, the father of my child is sending me money, everything. I said, okay, this man is sending you money, right? She said, yes. Have you ever checked on him? I said, check on the child. He says, check on the child, everything. Have you gone to the north? Do you know where this man is? She doesn't know. Now, this girl tried to go find for this man, and unshockingly, she went there. She met another lady there who is also pregnant. She came back, and she was like, when she went there, then everything happened. The scenario, what happened there, we don't know. She just came back. We're hearing from the sister that was saying, the sister was telling all that. She came back, she was crying, everything. And I told her, when I told you that stop following this man, you didn't listen to me. He was providing for everything. He was doing everything for you then, right? Now you are pregnant. You thought you would get married to you. He was showing you the love and everything. You have gone to the north. You have discovered that he is living with another lady.
Shireen's Kitchen, welcome, sis.
Who do you think he's going to get married to? And this man is married. Only to know this man is married. The wife is in France.
Oh my God.
This man is married.
Is this some cult? Is this a cult? Is this a cult? Is it a cultic thing?
It's really these people that they transfer them to work from places to places, especially I know most cases, military men, for example, that one, they are the worst cases. I know. When you talk to some of these girls, they don't want to listen. But they get into this trap. Now, a young girl like you, just your place in university, you're already having a child.
And yeah, a single mother who doesn't know tomorrow, who doesn't know what tomorrow has for them.
There was no need. She had to drop school. She had to take care of that child because nobody was there to assist her. The sister was like, I'm working me. Everybody removed their hand from her. She had to drop school. She had to take care of that child.
The person, the people suffering here, bro.
She could not complete
the people suffering, the person that's suffering in all this mess are the kids. The kids.
Yes, are the kids. Because when she went there, she went to the north. Upon all her drama that she played, it shows that when she came back, it seems as if the man stopped sending her money.
Because he's thinking, how dare you?
Yes. First of all, you went to the north. The man did not invite her to come to the north. She went there to look for the man. And when she went there, she went and discovered things on her own.
She picked her shop.
She came back. So the man was annoyed. Yeah, the man was annoyed. And the man stopped sending her money, something of that sort.
Yeah.
So now, from what we are even getting, is recently I heard the sister was like, the man is trying to come and to take the child. I'm like, what?
To take the child?
The culture, they want to come and take the child. Is like, I'm like, okay, this man wants to take a child. Is this man going to get married to your sister? Or what is this?
You'll never see a child. Oh my God. What's happening in this society?
This one thing is that most of our youth, they don't listen. The thing is that some of these youth, they don't listen. You talk to them, they don't want to hear. When you see the small flashy things they give to them, they carry it on their head.
My God.
They carry it on their head.
They're taken away by material things. Oh my God.
Yes. What would this man give you? You don't even know the man. You don't check his background. You are just happy with this man. This man was being transferred to come and save, and they are sending him to another place. He has gone to another place. He's not with you. And
the funny thing, they are sleeping with all these men without protection. These men will sleep around like dogs. They don't know the diseases that these men are carrying. These men, you know how I see these men prints? I see these men like stray dogs. These men look like straight, those quarter dogs with that have alopecia, like hair falling off their skin and flies are hanging on their butts. This is how I picture these men. And those women sleep with them without protection.
I I remember when this crisis started. There was when some of these guys came into town. They came to Kayamata. You see some of these little girls running behind them. I say these people are strangers. People are following strangers. The next how many months they have sent back, they have sent into another location.
Yeah.
Where are they? They are not there with you. At the end of the day, maybe you're left with pregnant. You are pregnant, or they have left something.
And you don't know where they are.
Where they are going to. Yes, because they just transfer them. They can pick you from the date from Amanda. They send you to Boya, or they send you to another place. You keep saying you communicate with the person, and the person decides to block you. You will not get to that person.
Yeah.
When we talk to them, they don't listen. When you talk to them, they don't listen.
They want immediate gratification.
That is it. I don't even blame some of these men. I blame them when those who have spoken to them and they don't want to listen. It's very pathetic. It's very, very pathetic. I know stories, especially when I talk of especially these military men. If you see what some of them do outside.
Gosh, God.
Some of them do outside, you will not believe. The fact that some of us will make friends with them, like we'll say, I have a friend here, in case of any issues, we can contact them. But when I see some of their things, you cannot come to my town and we are friends and you can't tell me, look for me a baby girl. I will tell you, I was not there for you to look for your baby girl. You came here for a purpose, do what you came for your mission and go.
What audacity.
So you will see that they're in town. So, okay. A guy is in Queen, he has a girlfriend in Queen, he goes to Commission Avenue, he has a girlfriend in Commission Avenue, he goes to Bamboo, wherever he goes, they have girls all over and they want town.
Disgusting.
They know that different spot they meet with their girlfriends.
Disgusting.
And when you tell her together, stop going out with this man, you'll be like, no, this man is the man that is doing this for me, he's doing this for me, he's doing this for me. Tomorrow, you don't know where he's sitting.
That's crazy.
You are calling a man is with another girl. I have sat with somebody that is with another girl, and the man is telling you that he's at work. That he's at control, he's at work. There is another girl. That's somebody who is telling that he's in control. We at work, but he sits with another girl there.
That's another form of control, Prince. He's doing another control. He's doing human control.
Seriously. So the thing is, when I heard mommy asking my friend talking about this thing,
minus disease.
I felt like, no, let me just, because a lot is happening outside. But at times, these youths, they don't want to listen. When we talk to them, especially all the guys, when you talk to a lady, you'll be like, you want
Tyra for confusion. Welcome, darling sis. Thank you so much, Prince. Thank you so much. It's crazy. My God. Thank you so much, bro. This is a man's perspective. And I love that Prince call. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. So this is not common. Apparently this thing is like rampant. This is not uncommon. It's rampant. This is crazy. Let me just read some comments here. We can round up because our co-host is getting agitated. Minus disease. Each time you sleep with a man, it becomes spiritual. Each of you carry each other's spirit. A man like that has a multiple spirit, good or bad. These girls of today need to wake up. I wonder what it would take for them to see that there is no gain in what they are doing despite negative evidence out there. Exactly. So thank you guys so much. If there's no other caller, I think we're going to round up the show. But please, let's be mindful of our relationship. Let's think about the core foundations of our relationship. Let's not forget about those. Let's ignore all those misconceptions out there about the Kayamatas and what other quick fixes. Let's focus about the core foundation, which is about communication, respect, tolerance, setting boundaries, self-respect, and shared responsibilities, and many others that we've talked about in the relationship. I appreciate each and every one of you that has taken the time to join us here today. Thank you all, as always, for your contributions. Thank you to all my callers. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to all the silent watchers in the background. I acknowledge you all so much. So I'm going to end the show today, and we'll probably see you sometime this week. So thank you all so much. I can't tell you guys how grateful I am that you've taken the time to spend this morning, this afternoon, this evening with me. I'm just going to give a shout out to the people who are still here. Army General, my darling sis, thank you so much. The mother, my wisdom sis, always there to support your own sister. Every child is a blessing. Thank you so much. My mama, Shireen's Kitchen, Prince Mervyn Nation. Villa Mama Lily, the Lily, my darling sis, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ivan Lee, Evia Clarence, my darling big sis from another mom. I appreciate you so much. Jink and Dawn, always there for your sis. Mom of two boys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tyra for confusion. Malika, thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. I hope I've called everybody. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Shireen's Kitchen, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis, for taking the time. Please, let's keep watching Shireen's Kitchen. Emma, oh, how my darling Emma. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much for being here and contributing so well. Let's keep supporting our darling baby sis's channel. Shireen's Kitchen. I saw how she prepared her nyama. It was so good. Her snails. It was amazing. So thank you guys so much. Chio Moyoka, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. I think I've called. It's anybody. Thank you, Malika. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you guys so much. I wish you all a great rest of the week. We'll catch up at some point. Let's keep spreading the good news. Let's keep spreading the positive message. Let's keep educating ourselves. Let's not give up. We have the responsibility to build our communities, and we must do that one man at a time. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for watching Bella Fountain TV. Until next time, it's goodbye from moi. Goodbye, guys. Let's exit with our beautiful music from Siri. As always, I must promote my own. Promote your own in Siwa's voice. Promote your own. Thanks, Prince. Oh, the only prince in the building. Thank you, my darling bro. Boss lady. Thank you, sis. Cuba. Cuba. Every child is a blessing. Thank you so much. Evia Claras. Oh, big sis. Thank you so much. BBTV. Thank you, Mommy Bree, for always being there to support. Villa Baba Lily. Oh, my sis, you are the best. Good night, darling sis. Love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Jink and Dad, my darling sis. Bye, sis. Love you so much. Thank you. And you got it. My darling Auntie Rosemary for the world. Thank you, Auntie. You are the best. Love you so much. Thank you, Auntie, for always being there and standing and supporting us. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night, everybody.